Thank you for joining us. My name is Diego, and in this video, we're going to be covering the song Señorita by Camila, Cabello, and Shawn Mendes. Let's go to a close-up of the piano so we can get started. So in this version, you're playing a lot of white keys, and part of what we're going to try to show you is pretty much the guitar part, but played on piano. So we're going to try to go maybe one or two measures at a time, just to try to keep it simple and give you specific ideas into what fingers to use. So my suggestion is finger 1 on E and finger 5 on C, and we're talking about the C that is higher than middle C. So we're going to be doing C, A, E, C, B, G, and then try to get comfortable with that pattern, maybe doing it slowly because you're going to play that multiple times. So again, slowly, C, A, E, C, B, G. Immediately after, you're going to do G, C, B, A, B. So that pattern, again, you're using pretty much all of your fingers, and good idea to just get comfortable with those two lines. So G, C, B, A, B, and then back to a very similar pattern, but changes one note. So if I play that slowly with a drum beat, it would sound like this. Now, one note changes. The first time I'm doing C, A, E. The second time I'm doing C, G, E. So very similar on the two times. And I am also finishing very similarly by doing G, C, B, A. Now, in the second time, first time I'm going back up. So I'm doing G, C, B, A, B, back up. The second time I'm going to be doing G, C, B, A, G, going down. So let me play the first two complete measures again on the slower side so you can have an idea. And definitely the suggestion on this tutorial will be watch very short sections and then try to play them. Probably repeat them until you get it, play the tutorial again, and then just check if you are accurate. So it would sound like this. That's the first structure. Remember that the tutorials can be slowed down directly on YouTube on playback speed. It's usually the three little dots in one of the sides that you can change the playback speed, and that way you can check the notes played even slower. So right after that, we're gonna be doing a pattern that is not super complicated. It's a little bit harder when you see it in written out, but it's not that hard to play. It's gonna sound like this: F, C, 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 and then again F, F, C, C, C. So that pattern goes twice: F, C, 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 F, F, C, C, C. And then if I play that with drums, it would sound like this. And then after that, we have a couple more changes. So there we're gonna do a B. So that's B, C, B, C, B, G. Sounds like this again. And again, the same thing. And on the second time, I finish with two A's. So if I do this section very slowly without drums first, it will sound like F, F, C, 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 F, F, C, 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 then now, pretty much for this part, I'm having my thumb on F, and I'm doing one finger per key, F, G, A, B, C. And definitely I would encourage you guys to never do this, use one finger to play more than one key. It doesn't work, it doesn't sound good, and it's almost get you to develop bad habits. So I would try to avoid that. So let me play the second set of bars, which will be I guess bars 5 through 8. That would sound like this. So that is pretty much the second pattern. I'm gonna play the whole thing with all 8 bars, just so you get an idea, and then we'll move into adding the left hand. So it sounds. Now let's talk a little bit about the left hand. The left hand, I will play it down here. It's pretty much, I think, 5 notes, 4 notes. Not complex at all. Important to probably place your fingers correctly. We're going to be doing A, then we're going to be doing C, then you're going to be doing F, and last two are going to be E and G. So you're not really playing B, so you don't need a finger on it. So pretty much what I would suggest is finger 1 on E, it's finger 5 on E, finger 4 on F, then 3 on G, 2 on A, and 1 on C. Now playing it with 2 hands, a lot of the notes will go at the same time, so it sounds like this. So let's move into the next part. The next part is the rest of the song. And the rest of the song, I have a couple of suggestions. You're playing chords. A couple of them have 4 notes. But if you're younger, sometimes playing 4 notes can get pretty complex. So let me give you an easy solution. So let me show you first the right hand. The right hand is going to be A, C, E. And we're going to do that for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to do G, B, and E. In that order. So G, B, and E. 8 counts as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go back to A, C, E. Also for 8 counts. And the next 2 chords are going to be GB, GBD, and again GBD. Now, this is not completely going to sound like the song until you put the left hand, because what I'm doing with the left hand is allowing certain notes to sound different because I'm changing the left hand. So with the first 8 counts, it's going to be an A on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then a C. Then 5, 6, 7, 8. Then an F with the 3rd chord. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then an E. And then anticipated here on the end of 4, G. So pretty much I'm simplifying the left hand by not having you play in certain moments 4 keys, but at the same time it sounds cooler and it sounds a little bit fuller if you play it with 2 hands this way. So let me go ahead and play it with the drums, so you guys get an idea what it would sound like. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And with that second section, you can play pretty much the whole song. There's a little change. I think it's at right before the second chorus. The second verse is chopped in half, in which it only does the first 2 chords. It's technically 8 bars, so it only does the first 4. So it will be this one and this one, and then it goes into the chorus, skipping, I guess, half of the structure of the verse. But other than that, you should be able to play the song completely with these suggestions. Definitely be patient with especially the melody line. And I would say try to almost memorize it a little bit how it goes, and then try to play it with the song, with the actual song, so you can maybe match the nuances of that sound. The sound originally is a guitar sound. It's an actual guitar. I would suggest maybe not playing it completely with the piano sound, but trying to find a sound on your keyboard that sounds similar to a guitar. That way it's a little bit more true to the original. That concludes the video, and we hope it was easy to follow along. We would definitely want you guys to give us other suggestions of songs that you would like to see us cover. So we hope to see you guys on the next one. Take care.